Hi everyone, I'm Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I am doing a revised video of stage 2 of teaching your horse piaffe in hand, or piaffe from the ground. If you missed stage 1, be sure to check that out. I'll link that in the description section below. So this is stage 2 of my 3-stage mini series tutorial of how to teach your horse to piaffe in hand. So in stage 1 we were just familiarizing the horse to the whip and teaching the horse not to be afraid of it, but to respond to the touch of the whip. In stage 2 we're teaching the horse to trot off when you tell him and to stop when you tell him and to not go past you. So we don't want the horse to go trotting around and around and around the arena. We just want him to trot and then stop, trot and then stop, trot and then stop. And soon enough, your horse will figure out that he needs to trot, but not actually go anywhere. Just get to the trot and then stay in the trot, but not cover so much ground. Stage 2 takes the longest of teaching your horse to piaffe. It can take a while to get your horse to learn to not go past you. So I'm going to demonstrate here with Roman. I've got Roman ready. This is my horse. He's a 7-year-old Hanoverian. He looks pretty excited to do some piaffe in hand. But he's ready here. I've got a surcingle on him. I've got the side reins ready to be attached. I've got him in a lunging cavesson and on a lunge line. I also have him right up against the rail. This is really important to keep your horse right against the rail. Otherwise, he'll just end up doing circles around you and it will be kind of counterproductive. So I've got him against the rail and I have my carriage whip again so that I can easily touch his hind and tell him to trot. The way I'm going to ask him to trot, and first you can do this in the walk if you want to familiarize your horse with doing this along the rail. I'm going to tap his hind when it's time to trot, and I'm trying to make everything in sync. I'm trying to use my whip, my steps, my clucking sound, and match it up with his steps all in sync so that he'll know what to do. So the hardest part really about this is that we have to run backwards and try not to fall. So don't do this with spurs on. So yeah, we're trying to get him to trot this way. We have to kind of run backwards and tap his hind all in sync. And as soon as he gets to the trot, we stop. So we want to teach Roman to trot off right away and stop. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Roman did a pretty good job at trotting right off and then stopping and not going past me. We need to do a lot more of that and to eventually help Roman figure out that he should cover even less ground. Stage 2 kind of takes the longest amount of time to teach, but it's totally worth it. Your horse is going to learn about engagement, how to transfer more weight onto the hind. He's going to learn about collection and just using his hind end better. And that totally translates to the saddle. So one more tip in teaching your horse piaffe in hand is to not practice this too much every day. I would spend about 10 minutes every day or every time you work with your horse on teaching your horse Piaffe in hand. You'll see in my next video, stage 3 of teaching your horse Piaffe in hand with my horse Galileo. He's fairly proficient at Piaffe in hand, but we've been working on it for years. So teaching your horse Piaffe or Piaffe in hand is kind of a long journey. It's at the top and the highest level of dressage for a reason, because it takes so long to develop. But it's totally worth it. Just don't do it too much at any day. Just do it for 10 minutes or so and keep it fun for you, keep it fun for your horse. Don't get frustrated, and enjoy the journey. So yeah, I guess that's it for stage 2. I hope you stay tuned for my next video, stage 3 of teaching your horse Piaffe in hand, and trust me, you don't want to miss that one. I'll see you back next time.